Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long. I'm actually going to be back into it now, doing a lot more videos, got tons of great plans. It's more going to be business, life, projects, everything, but it's still a YouTube channel. But this is the newest to me, for the business, personal, yada yada. But it is a 20-foot gooseneck, so it's a 20-foot rail gooseneck roll-off trailer. And it's made by Ideal Trailers in Bakersfield, California. It's kind of a father and son business. This one is pre-owned. I bought it used. I looked at getting a new one, but the numbers on this just make so much more sense. I got this for less than half of what a new one cost. So it runs standard rails. So what that means is, so like Texas Pride, they build kind of the same setup, but on theirs, you only can run their dumpsters with a 47-inch rail, and this is standard rail. So this runs the same bins that all the trucks run and all that. And I'll kind of do what my pros and cons of the Texas Pride versus this one. First off, Texas Pride, as far as I know, and when I talk to the company, they do not offer 15K and up axles. It's always the 12K with the 16-inch tires. These axles here are 16K with 17.5s. Once you go 17.5s, it's hard to go back. I've ran all these on my dump truck trailers over the years. Low beds run these. They're just a stout tire. So 17.5s or 215s on this. And then, like I'm saying, so on the Texas Pride roll-off, the gooseneck, it's the same length and all, but you have to option out if you want the Honda motor, or the gas-powered hydraulic. Well, that's like a $12,000 option. And then the rails, like I'm saying, you can see the buggies. And then they have depends on if you get the gas motor, they either have an electric winch or a hydraulic winch. And this is called the I can't remember. There's a name for this winch setup here. But pretty much what it is it comes up through here, and it's all snatch blocks pretty much, and how it sets the pulley system. So it goes down around, then it goes back under, then it goes around the front, then back down, and then up. And it mounts here. So these two cylinders go down, and it slides this rail, what loosens the cable, and how it snatched all that makes the pulling power, and then it gives you extra length on the system. I could do more in depth. There's a special name for this, and I can't remember off the top of my head. Of course, right on the card. The old owner did make these. Well, it's kind of cool because you can put adjustable smaller bends on it. So you can do a 20. So I'm going to be buying a flatbed for this thing. It'll be 24. And then I can haul equipment on this too. Kind of hard to tell, but the deck height compared to your average gooseneck with a flatbed will only be about 6 inches taller. But I can do bins. I can do a flatbed. You can do like the mobile offices. You can do... the mount is on anything you can put your head to. You can put rails on it and make it movable. So on these Ideal trailers, this one is about 8 years old. The newer ones do have some cooler, a little bit more features that the guy offers. Super nice guy. I talked to him on the phone because I was thinking about buying a new one, and then found this one. They do come with hydraulic jacks, spare tire, adjustable gooseneck hitch. There's a couple other ones. I can't remember. The quality on this thing's just beefy. I mean, it is from Texas Pride, because I got a quote from Texas Pride. What I don't like about Texas Pride, you can get the standard rails with a Texas Pride, but I looked into them, and they're not as stout, honestly, and that just gets more expensive when you do standard rails with them. It's nothing really against Texas Pride. They're just not as good, in my opinion. Sorry the mess around here. I've been trying to clean up, but it's been never stopped raining. Even did a fire pit right here yesterday. So yeah, you know, there is some cooler features to the new of this guy that makes. But like I said, this, I got a smoking deal on this. I was under half of what a new one costs, so I wasn't gonna complain. I mean, all the little extra stuff I can do and still be way ahead. But like on the Texas Pride, I noticed their main frame is just a lot less heavy duty. You can stand on the corner and kind of jump when it's hooked up to the gooseneck, and the thing kind of just flexes. And I'm planning on using this. I actually sold my dump truck. Well, I'll make a video later why I'm getting out of the dump truck world. But yeah, this is my replacement. So it's a pretty cool system. So you got the straps back here, so when you put the bins on, you can take your straps, hook up to them, shank them down. Once it slides forwards, this pin right here drops down, bins go up. Once you set it down, this pin comes up. The new one that he makes has 2 pins. I'll probably just add a pin. It's not hard to add a pin on one of these things. Yeah, there's many cool features. Once I do buy bins, I don't own a bin yet, I'll make a video how this thing working. Right now, I just show you go up and down. It's kind of boring. I did actually overfill the hydraulic tank, so that's why there's leaks. Yeah, that was my mistake. I wasn't paying attention. But the replacement of the dump truck is this new to me girl. The reason why, I won't make a whole video, but here's just a quick F450 ruby red lariat, all the bells and whistles. So this is my dump truck replacement, and it's going to take over my dump truck replacement, hauling my equipment, and my personal pickup. I will eventually downgrade my excavator to a smaller excavator and probably keep that one for bigger jobs. And then I'll just have my buddy haul that whenever I need it. But yeah, there's my new setup. If you guys have any questions, I can make more videos. But yeah, no, it's a pretty cool system. Well, I'll show you guys really quick while I'm here how the lift cylinders are on these things. Let's see. Put the choke on. It's kind of cold. Of course, it's faster when you rev the motor up, but it's cold and I don't want to rev it up high yet. So you see the pin drop down. And you can see there's 2 levers. There's a kit I found online. They can get a wireless remote and run it into these. Well, I might eventually do. And then eventually I'm going to add a tarp system. But yeah. Now this is a pretty neat setup. Eventually I will go. A buddy of mine has a Texas Pride roll-off trailer. Same thing, 20 foot, yada yada. And I'll eventually do a side-by-side comparison. But his place is kind of snowed in right now, and I'm not gonna go deal with that. But yeah, so forgot to add the advantages of the Texas Pride, what they come with. And you can always add these, so and all those are extra. Texas Pride is they got the electric tarp system, what is really cool. Honestly, you can buy the whole system for like $1,200. Not too bad. They're not hard to install. I've installed them on dump trucks. The other cool features, they have electric remote that can make it up and lower. Again, I got hand control valves. Not the end of the world. I can always add a wireless remote. They sell the systems, like I said, for like $1,200-1,300. Maybe a couple hours worth of work. But in my opinion, this thing is so much more stout. If you look up Ideal Trailers on Google, he's kind of a smaller company, more of, mom and pop. He has an Instagram page, and he'll show you like his pictures, and you'll see trailers just like this. Super nice guy. Talk to him, he'll tell you everything that you want to know. And it's nothing against his price or anything why I didn't buy new. That's just, this came available. It was 4 hours away, and it just made sense. This thing also got me a ticket hauling it home behind that, because I don't have my business name on that thing yet, even though I haven't even owned it for a week. But that's a different story. So yeah, here she be. I'm super happy. I will definitely make more videos once I get some roll-off bins and a flatbed, and you guys will see the heck out of this. We got many things business-wise to do, random crap to tow home. But you can see the angle right now. If you get a long enough flatbed, it's just like one big tilt deck. It's really all it is. With the load angle, it's not horrible, you know. Or you can do a flatbed with a little bit of dovetail on it, where it's kind of an incline here and then flattens out. Many options. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, there's some way better content coming, and excited to be back at it.